Hello, and welcome to Lifestyles of the Nuked Raided. This is my newest build. Not really, I mean, it's a prefab, so I didn't build it, but I decorated it. This whole camp was like trying to stick to an aesthetic, and this is supposed to be like a homage to the Dark Brotherhood, like creepy mansion where they pretend like they're not totally like worshipping the dark gods, chaos, like Korn or Slanesh even. Anyway, so all right, let me stop. Be silly. Here is I can never figure out. I guess this is the main entrance, of course, because it has the big porch, but it has that nice side one too. It's so hard to place this. I mean, if you have a relatively flat area, it's not, but this area is a little uneven, so it looks like it's floating a bit. Might have to mess around with it a little more, but I was trying to keep to a specific tone, theme, and lighting scheme. So I keep trying to elaborate and make better my Mothman builds, and this is a an elite moth cultist home. So some West Virginia royalty. And I mean, there could be some there. They got ran out of Scotland and Ireland by the king at one point. So, and some of them had their properties stripped. So yes, we'll just go with that. Some European royalty settled in Point Pleasant and started the moth cult. I didn't really do too much in the kitchen. I just wanted it to look kind of, I don't know, simple, and I didn't want to waste any budget on trying to make an elaborate kitchen, to be honest. So I just did the bare minimum because I still think it looks and feels like it fits the house and the build. It's kind of a bit dark, broody, a little gloomy. Of course, I have my laundry room there. I always have to put that in. Anyway, I really like this new set, the chair, sofa, and then the table that comes with it. I mean, if that doesn't say creepy Polish falcon European royalty, I don't know what does. Like, I love the detail of the bird. I see Polish falcon. Of course, it's probably supposed to be an eagle or perhaps a hawk. Whatever it is, it's really cool, and it has such nice detail on the wood there. You can see it a bit better there. I really like it. The chair is nice as well. And then the table has these nice little, embossed carving of, yeah, now I'm looking at it. It's probably an eagle, but I'm going with Polish falcon. So this is basically the entryway. There is a room here, and I wanted to add that new fireplace, and it works with this. So you can just snap it on to this door here. You probably have the other one as well. And I just tried to make it like country, like I said, like one of those creepy castles you walk into in Europe, and you're like, oh boy, man, did I just stumble on the wrong place? So, and you go upstairs, and you can see this a little better. I tried to put mostly like creepy cryptids, and I added in the season score poster. I miss the scoreboards. I really like those. Those were nice. Used my, I just tried to keep it very muted in color. Of course, having that weather machine on that makes it foggy helps a lot with making it gloomy in here. This is my billiard hall room, of course. We have to have our little, moth, owl effigy. And I basically have this couch again because it's badass, and I like this little bench because it kind of matches it. And of course, I had, to stick to my color theme, the red billiard table. And a little bathroom for Just my mic went out. Sorry about that. That's what a sad clown that forever has to watch the toilet because I'm a twisted fuck. Anyway, I don't know. It just looked like it would go there. And I use these effigies and whatnot, like the little occult things. And of course, this is Stephen Scarberry's room. Um, there he is, dressed up in his Mothman Elder outfit. I feel like he would like madly keep notes about his worship and spread the word of his holy Mothman. And I didn't try to overdo it in here. I just, imagine what someone whose parents, or is it I think he's supposed to be symbolize the grandson of the couple, who first reported being, like chased by the Mothman, out by the old fireworks plant in Point Pleasant. Or not TNT plant, my bad, not fireworks. This is supposed to be closed, but it's supposed to be like a secret entrance kind of into their little secret prayer room up here in the house. Of course, Steven's in here worshiping the moth. And he put up a little, the pedestal. We got the tome, but it's a prayer tome pedestal. And just, again, I kept with the red, gloomy, kind of makes you want to, you think of blood, basically, is what I was going for. Hope I pulled it off. And then upstairs, I just kind of kept it simple because, again, space. That's the only bad thing about these big builds. I might add a little bit here, and if I do, I'll update it. I might just put like a little bench. So I've been wanting to use the projector for ages, and I never did. I never had a build that I did. So on this one, I figured these European dissidents that got thrown out of Europe, they had to have their own movie theater. I am so full of shit. I don't know. I try to come up with little stories for each of my camps because one of my friends, I don't know if you've come across him in the Waste. His name's Dr. Smooth, and he is a melee beast. All his camps are always like themed, and they always have a little story behind them. So I've been trying to do that, like trying to make it interesting. Like we're going through this house, and this is. They're of course, into serial killer movies and whatnot, and all things occult kind of thing. And you go in here, and it's just basic. I don't know. I think they killed my. Somebody turned my TV off. Okay, I was gonna say I thought they killed my generator. This room I'm not quite done yet, and I think I'm gonna get rid of the blue and change it to red, or maybe just get rid of the lights. Not sure. I definitely wish I had got two glowing wolves masks, two glowing wolf masks, blue devil mask. They're a wolf, okay, but whatever. So they would glow. But for now, I know I'm gonna have to hunt one down and maybe trade something I get from Meat Week. I'm not quite sure if I like the outfit. I want to add some more little bric-a-brac here, like some steins and whatnot. And then my bedroom, just put the fireplace in that little indentation in the rooms. It's just it's really bad. I just made it really basic this time. I didn't really try and go like make it way too many flowers or anything. I just left the walls kind of the way they are because they have little faces on them. These little flowers look like little smiley faces of the spirits caught in limbo from this family that owns this mansion sacrifices. This creepy. They look really creepy. They do. They look creepy to me. See them? Little right there. Little eyes and a mouth. Creepy. So I thought that effect on its own was enough with the with the light. And I did the red bed because, of course, I'm trying to keep with the color scheme. And in here, again, I just, I don't know why I put the clean toilet in this one and the crappy one downstairs, but whatever. That matches as well. It's kind of old and looks expensive. I really like this new candle. I didn't pick up the carousel horses, but I definitely am going to. And this furniture is perfect for like an old antique style build. Of course, I used that new table again with the falcon on it. That's what we're going with, falcon. I really didn't do anything up in the attic because it's just, basic, and you can't really build that high. So I might I put the new autopsy table though, because that thing looks awesome. On one of my other builds, I merged the alien headlamp into this thing. You can do it. It sticks out a little bit, but it looks pretty cool. Yeah, there's really nothing special up here. It's just boring. We have to go down to my root cellar, where, I'm gonna have to jump down here. And can I get out? Yes, here we go. You come back here to my root cellar. Come on. I think that's supposed to be lit. Anyway, you go in here. Sometimes people like to come to your camp and turn your lights off for some reason. They're bored, I guess. Not a big deal. But you can't really set a lot of stuff right here at the entrance, so I just kind of put terrifying mutant hound. And then, of course, the goats. Because, Baphomet, I was thinking, pointing towards the sanctuary. And we come in here, and it is a secret sanctuary for the moth cultists, where they torture people and hang them on the wall. And then they have their ceremonies overseen by the high moth priest. And I kept it to just the certain colors. I really wish I could remove these candles so it would be even dimmer, but it is what it is for now. I like it. Now, the reason I wanted another glowing blue devil is because it looks really cool on the wall up there, but I see I have to fix that one. He's a little off kilter. Let me put the skull knocker, and of course the Hugin and Yunin, Odin. Anyway, I'm glad that the root cellar is big enough to fit this big effigy because it's really freaking massive and it fits all these littler ones. Like the cauldron in the middle, and I really like the new some of the stuff from the meat week, especially the fly pile, because I've been talking about wanting either blood troughs or like blood splatters, and those work pretty well. They're not a blood splatter, but they'll do. They'll do for the appearance of insane cultists sacrificing. And over here we have the sacrifice corner where all the mutilations are done. And I just used that as a cow and put those weird head. They stabbed her to death and eviscerated her. And then over here where we have the torture corner, of course, little shout out to Corn, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne, and then you can torture your enemies on the rack right here, and their remains kind of slide off on the ground. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? But I really hope I pulled off the theme I was going for with this camp. Been trying to up my game and pay attention to like little details. Yeah, I like how cathedral like this is down here in the root cellar. It's a pretty decent sized space. If it's on sale, I'd really definitely recommend you pick it up because you can do some cool stuff. I just stuck him up in the air. Like, you can put things in the air. because it's a shelter, which is nice. You just can't put an ally, which I wish I could put Steven out because he would be perfect down here. But it is what it is, so I just made a fake moth priest there that oversees the sanctuary. And this is what it looks like long ways. So yeah, that's my newest like creepy European castle um, secret murder dungeon build. So I'm gonna end it over here, and I hope you enjoyed the little tour. Thank you.